Lately, I've become increasingly interested in observing the interactions between Taehyung and Jungkook. Their relationship has a unique dynamic that is hard to put into words. Every little moment they share is warm, as if there's a deeper bond than just friendship. They are not just group mates who perform together on stage, but also friends who complement each other in everyday life. One interesting moment was when they discussed Taehyung's mom's cooking. Jungkook enthusiastically shared that he had tasted it before, and his reaction really reflected how delicious it was. Not just from his words, but also from his admiring facial expression. This small detail alone shows how close they are even down to their respective families. Sharing a meal prepared by a loved one is a sign of trust. Seeing Jungkook enjoy Taehyung's mom's cooking adds another layer of warmth to their relationship. Their interactions don't stop there. Jungkook often spontaneously compliments Taehyung, whether on his appearance or simply calling him cute. Interestingly, the usually confident Taehyung seems a little embarrassed when he hears the compliment. This little reaction is so endearing, showing a side of Taehyung that is rarely seen. In contrast, Jungkook is often playful and slightly flirtatious when talking to Taehyung, as if teasing without actually flirting. Moments like these show how natural and comfortable they are with each other. There's one incident that always comes to mind when they were hanging out. Even though they weren't sitting next to each other, Jungkook still tried to catch Taehyung's attention. In the crowd, Jungkook leaned forward, as if Taehyung was the only one who caught his attention. His gaze spoke volumes without a word. Another interesting moment was when Taehyung was chatting with Suga, while Jungkook, who was nearby, showed an expression that was hard to ignore. He seemed a little uneasy, wiggling his feet and occasionally glancing at Taehyung and Suga. This reaction feels so natural, like someone who wants to be the center of attention of their loved ones. The habit of sharing food is also a form of their closeness. Without hesitation, they often feed each other or share dishes, showing how comfortable they are with each other. One memorable moment is when Taehyung casually bends down and feeds Jungkook. No awkwardness, no hesitation, just a moment of pure, warm togetherness. There are also funny moments that show their different personalities. When it came to walking on the transparent glass floor, Taehyung stepped carefully, as if afraid of the glass breaking. Jungkook, on the other hand, stepped confidently without worry. Seeing this, Jungkook playfully nudged Taehyung, trying to convince him not to be afraid. Their chemistry was so strong, like two people balancing each other out. However, one of the most memorable moments was when they were lying in the same bed. In a video capturing their togetherness, Taehyung and Jungkook are seen casually chatting and laughing. Occasionally, Taehyung jokingly hits Jungkook's chest, his face full of warmth. Their gazes reflect deep comfort and trust. Every little touch, glance, and simple interaction between them makes up the larger story of their relationship. The way they care for each other, notice each other, and enjoy each other's company creates such an endearing dynamic. No wonder so many admire their chemistry, because in every moment, there's a warmth and sincerity that can't be hidden. Taehyung and Jungkook aren't just co-workers or casual friends. They are two souls who connect in a way that feels natural and genuine. From moments full of laughter to meaningful silences, everything about their bond feels special. Watching them together always brings warmth to our hearts, reminding us that true relationships are the ones that make us feel comfortable, appreciated, and loved without the need for words. Over time, their closeness continued to grow. During BTS big concerts, Taehyung and Jungkook's moments always steal the show. Jungkook often helps Taehyung adjust his stage clothes or gives him water after an intense performance. These small acts have deep meaning, showing the care that comes without being asked. In interviews, Jungkook often cracks jokes just to make Taehyung laugh, while the notoriously gentle Taehyung always returns the favor with a warm smile. They complement each other in a unique way. Taehyung brings softness, while Jungkook brings playfulness. No wonder ARMYs often refer to them as soulmates. There is something beautiful in the way they treat each other, both in front of the camera and behind the scenes. Taehyung and Jungkook teach us that strong relationships are built on trust, respect, and sincerity. Every moment they share reminds us that love, in any form, is the most beautiful force in the world. From meaningful gazes to joyful laughter, their interactions always feel special, as if the world belongs only to them. The little moments they share always bring warmth, making us believe that true relationships don't always require a lot of words. Just one look, one smile, and a genuine friendship. ARMY, do you have any favorite moments that we haven't mentioned? Or is there a sweet moment that has stayed with you? Feel free to share in the comments. We're all here to celebrate the amazing chemistry between Taehyung and Jungkook. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like as a sign of support, share so that more ARMYs can experience this warmth, and of course subscribe so that you don't miss out on any special content about Taekook. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Keep supporting BTS and keep spreading the love.